Alright, quick update on Solana. So my macro opinions on the market really haven't changed too much from yesterday. Just a quick run through of what we talked about yesterday. We obviously extrapolated this trend line. You can see we've got two major touch points on this before. We actually had a triple bottom, but the third bottom did not come down to this trend line. So we've come back down and we've bounced on this trend line. This was going to be a huge level of support at $63. We were saying, there is a potential chance that Solana could come down to $55. And in my opinion, that chance is still on the table. And let me run through why before I do go into the lower time frames. Number one, the dollar is looking exceptionally bullish and the stock market is very bearish right now. So we do need to be very, very cautious about how we go about trading these markets. Number two, we did not get the most euphoric buyback in crypto history from yesterday's dump. I mean, we had a huge capitulation dump yesterday, and Bitcoin is really not, being brought up too much at this moment in time. And Bitcoin's even putting in a head and shoulders pattern at this moment in time, getting stuck in the 1 hourly EMA ribbons. What is Solana doing? Solana is doing the exact same thing. You can see Solana has a head and shoulders pattern right now, and it may not break down, but the matter of the fact is, if we do take this landslide back below $69, then this would just be another confirmed bearish retest of your EMA ribbons. Now, on the hourly time frame, I don't want to go through like the past, years worth of data traded since we've been bearish, but you can see the 1 hourly downtrend pretty well defines what we've got going on. Every time we come and back test it, we roll back down the hill, and yes, you can break above it, but if you do break above it, this is when you need to see a back test and then to push above the invalidation point, and we don't see that. You can see we hop above it, we fail the retest, and we break back down, make new lows, back test, new lows, back test, new lows, back test. And this is the point where we're coming into a very fatal decision for Solana. Is Solana going to break back down below this trend line? Is it coming all the way down to $55? Or is it going to finally break back bullish? Because, on the daily time frame, it's very, very worrying how we are below your 786 Fibonacci. I've previously been talking about how bullish Solana was while we were triple bottoming and, breaking above your 618. But the fact that we've broken above your 618, got rejected off the 0.5 and come all the way back down below your 786, it's almost like we're still in the same super bearish trend as here. The only thing that really changed from here is we broke up to some important Fibonacci levels, confirmed them to still be resistance, and rolled back down. So some very worrying things going on with Solana right now. I'm a huge macro Solana bull. I do like Solana, but nonetheless, I'm just looking at the data objectively, and until we have a solid pump well beyond $72.60, I wouldn't be the most bullish on Solana in the short term. Now, in the long term, my bags are packed. I've got my Solana NFTs, I've got my Solana. Everything is good on that front, but lower time frames, it could get more ugly. So be very, very cautious if you're trading these cryptos. I don't think it's the most outlandish thing ever to just potentially wait for these 4 hourly EMAs to flip, because you can see the all-time high, or not the all-time high, let me just talk about from the local high, because I don't want to take like a 10-15 minute video just proving my point on the 4 hourly EMAs. But on the 4 hour, every single time, once again, higher time frames best defined by your 4 hourly EMA ribbons, and every single time we come into them, we get a rejection and continue to move back down below the slope. So be very, very careful until you take out at least $72, and then even after we take out $72, I'd want to see a strong break above $80, which is the top of these 4 hourly EMAs. That is all I've got for Solana. Until then, I will be sitting on the sidelines. We did get some good volume coming in today, but bear in mind, with this huge bearish engulfing candle kind of towering over the volume that we've got today, it's not going to be enough to hold us up unless we do get a continuation pump above $80. That is all I've got for Solana. As always, not financial advice. Cowboy out. Peace.